this entire election could come down to what's happening here in Pennsylvania.
For a lot of people saying to themselves, I don't know if voting actually makes a difference because I'm just off as bad today as I was 4 years ago, as I was the 4 years before that and the 4 years before that. Power is the state of Pennsylvania's largest faith-based organizing movement. A lot of the issues that we've dealt with have revolved around the economy, around raising the minimum wage, try to help people understand that the way out is when we work together.
We're using joy as an act of resistance because it is.
Make the Road is an organization that helps the community. If they need any help with voting, if they need help to get grants, there's a program that helps them with that. A vote guardian is someone who is going to be at the poll site, helping our community to have a good experience during these elections. We don't know who's gonna win yet. There's a lot of people who need to vote still. Who's gonna be our leader? Who's gonna stand up for us when we need them the most? It's a pandemic, and we need somebody who's gonna be there and actually listen to us. If you don't wanna do it for yourself, at least think about our community and what it's going through and try to make it a better place. Raise your voice for those who can't.
I'm hoping that a lot of people voted early, so it won't be as bad. I plan to go at 4 before people get off work, so we'll see how that works. Obviously, the first go round, we all kind of were like, oh, there's no way he's gonna win. And then the day after, you remember waking me up and being like, so, and then having to hold me and me cry and all of that. I think this time I'm hopeful. I am hopeful.
This night is perhaps not like other election nights. This night, people's lives are on the line. As we reach out to encourage our siblings from across the Pennsylvania region about getting out to vote, may our words have weight. May they be seasoned with grace and mercy and love. May kindness be raised in our conversations. Guide the fingers of those that will send thousands of texts tonight. Strengthen the voices of those that will take on and make hundreds of phone calls tonight. Let all those touch them and bless them on this night for their labor. And may we see the sacred value of every human being that we talk to this evening as well. For your glory, that peace may reign on earth. Amen.
It all comes down to today. While millions of voters have already cast a ballot, millions more are headed to the polls on this election day.
I don't know how Pennsylvania is going to wind up. You know, at Power, we've said that we were going to leave nothing on the table. And so we've thrown everything we could into fighting to talk to voters, to get connected with them, even despite COVID. So I feel good about the work that we've done. And I know that we've talked to folk that a lot of other people were not talking to. How are things looking out there today when you were out and about? What are you seeing?
I feel good today.
Yeah.
I mean, we're seeing lines around the corner in all of our areas where typically there's low voter turnout. There's people wrapped around the corner, willing to stand in line. They already know. A lot of people voted early.
2, 1, and done.
Gabriel and I have been working with each other now for probably about 10 years. At this point, Gabe is actually a part of my family. So when we're not here at his mom's house, he's doing something with me. This is Gabe's first experience voting. Every vote counts. Today's outcome is going to change the trajectory of our future. Understanding that, making sure that all of my friends and family knew exactly how important it was. But we've seen a lot of hate crime, a history of Breonna Taylor's and George Floyd's. Just seeing all of this, and at the time we are now, I'm a little anxious about what's going to happen in the next week. If Donald Trump wins again, what's going to really happen with America?
The race for president remains much too close to call, with a number of key states still counting votes. That includes Pennsylvania.
hats relentlessly. See the undertone is they supporting white supremacy.
We are having ourselves a Count Every Vote rally. We've been doing as much work as we possibly can with phone banks and text banks and running the Vote Today PA program, despite what the Trump supporters and those who are committed to invalidating the very legitimate votes of a largely black and brown city. What we're interested in is making sure that every vote is counted, that the march of fascism is stopped, that democracy prevails. We know that joy, humor, love is the soil from which our resistance grows and blossoms. And so that's what we're out here doing. We're enjoying ourselves right now.
CBS News is now projecting former Vice President Joe Biden will be the 46th president of these United States.
When Philly fights! When Philly fights!
I'm really excited once I saw it turn blue this morning. I was in a couple of meetings. I had to wrap up those meetings so I could get down here and just really celebrate with the people of Philadelphia. So I'm really excited and we pushed this over the finish line and said, we cannot do 4 more years of this. And so I think that absolutely my vote counted, and I'm happy that Pennsylvania could help get us over the finish line.
Show me what democracy looks like! Show me what democracy looks like! This is what democracy looks like!
And he will raise you up on eagle's wings, bear you on the breath of dawn, and make you to shine like the sun, and hold you in the palm of his hand.